Yo, welcome back to another video of the Mightyverse, man. So real quick, we're doing something real different now. So on this one, I want to start a new series. It's called literally Bring It Back, and it's literally as it sounds, where we go and revisit things from the past, and if we like it enough, we bring it back. So yeah, on this one, we are talking about none other than the infamous game Def Jam Vendetta, and it had me wondering, if they did bring it back today, would it save the culture or make it worse? Let's talk about it.
I'm saying it's time for Def Jam!
Hey, yo, Red.
Yeah, what up?
You see what I see?
Yeah, I see what you see. I see a fool who about to get his ass kicked.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. Keith Murray.
Dead Arm Nori.
What's up, it's Christina Milian.
What's up, baby? It's your boy Face Mob in the house.
Ashy Knuckles Capone. Tony Starks, Ghostface Killer, Funk Flex.
Dub C to get a hunt.
What's up? This is Ludacris.
Fat man, baby.
Check me out. Check me out.
Check me out.
Check me out.
Check this out, man.
Ever beats me.
It's about to go down!
Alright, so for starters, man, Def Jam Vendetta was literally a groundbreaking wrestling fighting style type of game that dropped in 2003. I was a little young boy, you know what I'm saying, on my dad going bike, taking the game. I remember taking the game to my best friend's house, and we'd literally just be playing the game all day, climbing the ranks, trying to see as far as we could get, fighting different kind of rap artists, this artist against that artist. So you had Method Man, you had Redman, you had DMX. Oh my gosh, I could not stand fighting against DMX. But you had DMX, you had Ludacris, you had Nori, you had Joe Budden, you had Ghostface Killer. You had so many impactful artists who are literally in this game fighting, ready to throw blows, ready to challenge you for the crown and in order to get to the top guy. I believe his name was D-Mob.
But nobody ever beats me.
And in the game, he had this little bad joint, you know what I'm saying? She resembled, I guess you could say, Christina Milian. And this was back in the day when it was a Love Don't Cost a Thing, Christina Milian. That's the one I'm talking about. But her name was Angel, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, when I was out there in the ring, because you know, when you play the game, you start embracing the character as if it's actually you. Bruh, when I say she was eyeing your kid, she was eyeing your boy, she was like, oh, yo, you fight, alright. And here go this hating nigga.
Now there's nothing left to take, so I'm just going to kill you.
Go to hell, D-Mob. I am not yours to own.
Yeah, whatever. We ain't even worried about that because we just doing our own thing. But that was so awesome because it's literally had a wonderful storyline to go with it. It wasn't just like you were in the ring going blow for blow with the artist. The storyline made this even that much more, feel that much more connected to it. And it came with a solid hip-hop soundtrack while you played it. The gritty fighting styles. You had your power moves where it would be called blazing. So whenever somebody, like either you whipping somebody or somebody whipping you, and their meter goes up, it's like their rage, like Mortal Kombat, how it has the rage. On this game, it would be called blazing. So every fighter, I should say, will literally have their own fighting blazing move.
Hey yo, little tip, try blocking with your hands instead of your face, bitch.
And if they turned up on you, bro, you better use the daggone analog stick. You better click, you better get out the rings, get the running around. That's how I used to do it, I ain't gonna lie. But whenever I had the blazing turn up mode, oh, it's game time. It's game time, you know what I'm saying? And one of the fighters that I could not stand fighting against for the love of me was daggone DMX. Like, bro, you think he was roughing his music? Man, getting in the ring with that man was not an easy task at all, bro. If y'all remember DMX fighting DMX, man, comment how many times you lost before you got that daggone W, dog. Cause for me, hey, I probably had to put the game on easy mode. I ain't gonna hold you. But man, it just had me thinking about, with that game taking place over 20 years and still being so profound, it made me wonder, what would it be like if it came out today, in today's climate? Like, honestly, like, who would be in the new roster, bruh? Like, you have so many artists you could choose from, and just to name a few, you have like, you got, of course, you got J. Cole, my guy. You got J. Cole, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got Drake, you got the big three. You got Lil Baby. If you taking it to the Atlanta, you got Lil Baby, you got Future, you got Young Thug, you got Gunna, you got Cardi B. Talking about the females, you got Cardi B, you got Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, NBA Youngboy, for the YNs out there, you feel me? You got Travis Scott, Kanye West. You know how many different Kanye West, like, it literally will be?
Yeah,
I'ma let you finish.
canceled Kanye. Gay fish.
I am not a gay fish.
Jesus Christ.
Like, bruh, it would be crazy. Not to mention, like, you got Nicki Minaj, you got Beyonce. So many just profound artists and celebrities that you could pull from to get this game started. And for me, I was like, man, that would be awesome, because if you think about it, nowadays in hip-hop culture, hip-hop goes through different eras, right? So I'm not going to go too far back, but let's say in the 2000s it was the Get Money, and then let's go further up to like 2010. It was like, okay, you got the jerk era, a little past that you got trap era, you got mumble, you got mumble rap, you got drill music, and that's currently like in the state of where we at now, right? We're currently in drill music. And think about this, right? If we legit had fighting games, because I don't feel that they were brought up on fighting games. Like, think about it. We had Fight Night with Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, where the boxing. So it was a lot of more so focused games like that, where it wasn't necessarily mainly shooting games. Like, and the music nowadays is so violent, where it's like niggas don't even want to fight. Niggas don't want to take no L. And like, niggas, like, bruh, I don't know what it is, but it's like, bruh, people would really rather sit down 25 to life like that rather than putting up the deuce and squabbling. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that has to do with today's climate. Like, think about the games that are out nowadays. Like, even if you're taking the kid route, you got Fortnite, bruh. Fortnite's teaching the young kids to daggone shoot. You know what I'm saying? It might not be as drastic, but think about the top games. You got Fortnite, you got Call of Duty. Before then we had Halo. It's just a lot of shoot 'em up, bang bang type games, and they're fun, don't get me wrong, but think about the climate that it teaches the people, like, nowadays. And I feel like if we had a game like this, the beefs that we know of, like, just think about all of these, right? Imagine if that was more so the climate, like, not less shootings, but more putting the pause on people actually getting in the ring. You could literally and now, like, we have celebrity boxing matches, so I don't feel like it's too far off.
But Snoop Dogg is singing the hymns. He's trying to
But just imagine if the players were, or the rappers were, able to just talk their shit, and let's say they may be scared of fighting. Okay, cool. How about we set up and then y'all don't want to do no boxing match or nothing, so y'all scared of fighting? Okay, cool. How about we set up a Def Jam Vendetta event where the rappers, just like the verses, think about it. Just think, I'm on to something. I'm cooking, right? I'm cooking. Think about it. The verses, how they were going head to head during the COVID time. Imagine having a verses, but it's gameplay. Is them playing as themselves within Def Jam Vendetta. Of course, it had to be a different name because not every artist is under Def Jam. But I feel like that would be so freaking profound, man. And if everything boils down to money, guess what the labels, guess what the higher ups could do? Fund it. Okay, yo, so now, and guess what? Gaming is already a big wave in technology. Gaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So imagine their artists playing the game and getting that off, and then on top of that, their songs in the game. Like, bruh, we wouldn't have to worry about daggone our favorite artist dying as often, because it was a time where it was so many dying left and right, bro, whether it's drug overdose or whether it's violence, bro. Like, and it just makes me wonder, like, man, if we had things like this emotion, they possibly could have been here, because we don't know how it would have shaped the culture or how it could have shaped the culture. And that's why I'm posing this question to you all today, man. Should we bring it back? Should we bring this back? But before we answer that, let's continue on, right? So I want to get into the mindset of trying to figure out, like, okay, if this did happen, what would the characters look like?
Jackson. White.
That's ignorant.
Black. Eminem. Kendrick. Mustard. Kendrick Lump.
I started doing some research. I came across some funny, some dope character appearances, as well as some outrageous. Like, I was like, well, dang.
Diddy. The Lubricant. Predator. Diddler. 5 Nights at Diddy. Dre.
I was like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? But imagine, man, like, bruh, like the different kind of celebrities that this could happen. And then you have Celebrity Deathmatch. I don't know if y'all remember that show, but that probably started the whole entire violence on violence type thing, if you think about it. But Celebrity Deathmatch was a thing, and that was out around this time as well. But yeah, let's not focus too much on that, because I probably just ruined my own argument talking about Celebrity Deathmatch in comparison to nowadays with Call of Duty. So yeah, let's carry on with that. But just think about, like, the bonding, right? Nowadays we have 2K. We have 2K, right? Imagine where you can play multiplayer with your guys and with your people online. Imagine if you had multiplayer mode and online mode in the game. Bro, you'd be able to talk your talk. You'd be able to go around the world. And especially if it's a free open world, you know what I'm saying? Like how Red Redemption is, how it's an open world where you can walk wherever. Imagine being able to build up your character where you could just literally do that, whereas GTA, except it's fighting, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta just turn up with the guns and shit. And imagine, like, bro, you could literally take this anywhere. Imagine the different fighting maps. For one, let's talk about the daggone, we could take it to where to the docks in Louisiana, where they had the daggone bar brawl, like the chair, you know what I'm saying, where the Avengers had united. Like, that could be a map. Not to sound insensitive, but as far as Chicago, it could be some of the hoods within Chicago. Something that's coming to mind off tops is literally O Block. So imagine something like that. Imagine King Von being in the game, fighting in O Block. Like, bro, that would be crazy. That would be crazy, man. And then let's say a fight at Diddy's mansion.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? That nigga's tripping.
Let's probably not say that, but, like, you know what I'm saying, you got the daggone
Stop it. Get some help.
The party happening in the background. Actually, let's just get past that one, because that's one of them topics. All right, so yeah, you got that. What are some other things? You have Rolling Loud. You can start fighting at festivals, you feel me? And having a mosh pit crowd, like, and think about the special moves that each person would have. I said mosh pit. It made me automatically think of Travis Scott, like, bruh, where his blazing move would be him, like, yelling, like, raging, like, ah, and then he punches you in the crowd, and then you just get stumped on by the whole entire mob and everything. And I honestly don't feel like this idea is so or too far-fetched at all, because as I mentioned, Travis Scott, he has been already been placed within Fortnite, where he had the whole entire concert. You have The Weeknd, who's in Fortnite. You have Eminem, who's been in Fortnite. Juice WRLD, who's been in Fortnite. So, and then 21 Savage is already in Call of Duty. So it's not like we are too far off or far away from this. I just feel the paperwork has to be in order, because you have licensing music, you have licensing the image of the person, you have all the business that happens in the background. But for one thing, let's make this let this be said: pay the artists what they're worth. Pay the artists what they're worth for using their image. Pay them, and not I'm talking about like cents on a dollar. Like pay them generously.
DMX was a huge part of the first game, Def Jam Vendetta. When it came time to do the sequel, Def Jam Fight for New York, he was asked to be in the game again, but this would be his response.
They sell a game for $50 fucking. Guess what, X? We're gonna do a part 2. Now, mind you, they use my music throughout the whole fucking game, and I'm the hardest character to get to. They come to me and say, yo, 2 cents off every game we sell.
Getting paid 2 cents for every $50 game did not fly with DMX, so he did not appear in the sequel.
Without them, without their likeness, and without like the people and the culture on board, this would not take off. And I feel like it would be as poor as the game. I didn't even know that it came out with a third one, but Def Jam Icon? Are you kidding me? The graphics are freaking horrible. Like, bro, what? Like, but imagine if you had the culture and the people in there. Like, this would be could be a very game-breaking game to bring back. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it all the way 1,000 with you. This would be crazy. And you could get different boxers in there. You could get Floyd Mayweather. It don't even just have to be hip hop artists. You could get Floyd Mayweather. You could get Taylor Swift in the game, going throwing bows. You know what I'm saying? You could get The Rock up in there, dropping his famous people elbow. You could get celebrities in there, Elon Musk, whoever. You could literally make this a big thing. And I feel it should come back, man. But it just made me like wonder, like all of this, right? All that is so great to think about, but in the long scheme of things, I wonder if they did come out with that, would that hurt the culture more, or would it help the culture? You feel me? Because I'm at the point where I feel we've lost so many great artists who didn't have a chance to fully blossom into their full potential. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Triple X, Nipsey Hussle, Juice WRLD. The simple fact I can keep naming names on and on, just like as if it's the Black Lives Matter list, is ridiculous, bruh. And it's only within our culture and in our genre that's like this. You don't hear this in pop music. You don't hear this in country music. You don't hear this in rock music. You don't hear this in any other genres. And best believe we started those genres. I can't even say it right now, right? We started those genres as well. But with hip hop, man, it's near and dear to the soul. And it's like we've lost too many people. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel that since we don't have this game, maybe this game can honestly do some good where everybody can still eat from it, and then also we won't be so quick to pick up a gun to go handle our business. Maybe we'll start actually duking it out, living the fight another day, as Pop said from Friday, man.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
But those are my thoughts and opinions on this, man. I really wonder what it could be like. You know what I'm saying? Would people rather see rappers fight like in games than the streets? Another question I have for you all: could it lead to more celebrity boxing or battles or tournaments? Should that be a thing? A third question I have for you all is: could it teach conflict resolution in a unique way? Like, think about that. Literally putting the guns down, putting the dukes up, taking it back. Or would it blur the lines between game and real life even more? I don't know. So that's why I'm bringing it to you all. I want to know what you all think. I vote for us to bring back Def Jam Vendetta. Point blank period, bring back Def Jam Vendetta. If it gotta be a different name, so be it. But either way, man, this is my thoughts and opinions. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Mightyverse. And yeah, man, hopefully they bring it out so we can go ahead and hop on the game together. Y'all go ahead and catch this KO knocked out. Hold on. This is a 1-2 knockout, and guess what? I catch you on the next one. KO.
Early last month, you know what I mean? Ice-T was talking. A lot of people have been talking about this, by the way. It's not just Ice-T. People want to bring back Def Jam Vendetta. And I said, so many people ask me why this game hasn't been brought back for newer consoles. Maybe because they'd have to pay for voice and music rights again. Maybe.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That long order number is different.
Is that really with the holdup? Or
Well, I'm not involved in those talks, but I could imagine that would be the holdup.
You was an ill character in that game. If they hit you up and they was like, yo, throw this thing in the train tracks digitally again.
Yeah, but I was also a kid. So
would you do it now when you sign off on it?
If the business is right. Yeah, gaming is big. If the business is right, we should definitely do that. And I think that music should have more of a presence in the video game world.